Hey kids, I'm back again. Let's see this position. Look, we are learning how to win the games. Again, we have a very complicated position, a lot of chess pieces on the board, so we need to make it simple for us to win. Let's first analyze the game. All right. First thing, you look at the king. Look, this king in the corner again. It's not participating in the game. We want to bring this king into the game, right? So, what might be a good place for a king here? Look, perhaps e7, right? Maybe we go there. Right. Now, if you look at the white king, it's okay. There is no danger at this moment. There are four pieces, like black has a four pieces and white has a two pieces. Again, the strategy is make it simple for yourself. Trade some of the pieces if you can, right? Um, Now, here, how can we trade, right? How can I trade those two knights that white has? If I remove like one of the knights, it's going to be easier. Right? Maybe I could play a move like bishop d5 and attack the knight. Maybe I could play bishop f5, attack the pawn, and then let's say I play a move like this and offer a trade. Let's see if the computer doesn't want to trade. Okay, fine, right? Um, let's see what the computer's going to do right now. Now he has to trade because we force him to trade, right? So do we want to take now with a pawn or with a knight? And the both are very fine, right? How about we take with a knight, right? Let's see what can we do now. Now look, I can start attacking those uh, those pawns. That's okay. I could play a move like knight b4 and attack. But then again, I'm thinking, uh, why don't we just bring this king into the game? Look, we bring the king, and then I'm gonna think about some strategies, right? Uh, okay, he wants to push here, and we have to be careful that we don't lose the piece, right? Let's bring the king into the game. Now we have to run away, right? Let's run away. Okay, he probably will push those pawns, right? That's okay. I want to bring the king, and now I'm going to think about something, right? What can we do now, right? He wants to maybe he will probably push one of those pawns, right? So let's uh, let's organize our pieces a little bit better. You know, if he can trade this knight, then it's going to become much easier for us, right? So how about let's say we play a move like how about this move? I want to restrict this knight a little bit so that he cannot jump. Okay. Now he wants to push the pawn and make a fork, right? And I could run away, right? Not allow him that. Okay. He's attacking my knight. Perhaps we play here and we offer a trade. Let's see if the computer is going to take it. Yeah, because he has to, right? We force him to trade because otherwise we would take this pawn and see trade. So now we trade, right? Look, with the two pieces, it is much easier to win. Now, look, if you remember the previous game that we played, we actually gave the piece for a two pawns. We could do it the same here because you make it simpler for yourself, right? It's easier to win because less pieces on the board, you are still much stronger. So this kind of sacrifice now it's fine. Look, I can take with a knight, I can take with a bishop. Both are fine, right? And I'd rather do that than go around with a bishop and it takes me time to win. Look, I make it very simple. I give the knight, and now it should be much easier to win the game. Let's create some pass pawns. Try, look, we push, and now we have a pass pawn. So when I get a pass pawn, then this white king has to stay here to watch that pass pawn. So my king is free to go to the other side. The white is going to run out of the moves. Look, how about I play move like this? Now, now look at us. Our king is getting into the game, right? Let's push the king forward. And now, what can I do now? I don't want to capture. I can't capture immediately, right? And then support my pawn. Look, now we have two pawns that can become a queen, right? So we can push, of course, the pawn, but we can also capture the all the white pawns, right? We can take them or push them. See, there are so many different ways, of course, you can win this game. And now you just create you just get a queen, right? I can get a queen. How about we just push this pawn, right, and get a queen? Once we get a queen, it's going. You know what? How about we stop him so he cannot run away, right? Let's play even this one so he can't run away, and then we'll get a queen, right? Because here he cannot escape. We're gonna checkmate him, right? So this would be one way to win the game. Let's go back. Um, like I said, so what did we play first time? We played move like this, right? How about we play check? Okay, let's resume the practice. Um, and let's see, maybe we offer how about we play this one and we try to attack the knight. Okay, now we traded one piece. Look, we already traded one piece. So it's going to be easier, right, to win. How about we go back here, right? Maybe we put the knight in a great position in the center, right? Look, he's trading now. Why is the computer trading? It is because this knight on e4 is very unpleasant, right? It is in the center of the board, right? So now when I trade, again, it is so much easier to win when you traded those two knights, right? You are two pieces up. Let's bring our king into the game. We need a king, right? Okay, let's bring the king. We must run away because I don't want to give this bishop, right? I could. How about we go here? Let's bring the king into the game. Yeah, just bring the king. We need a king. Okay. Now, let's organize the pieces a little bit. We need to do something to organize our chess piece here. You know what? I first want to trade here, and then I will figure out um, how about we bring the knight around? Maybe bring the knight here. Let's see if he can attack that pawn there. Okay, let's attack the pawn. He will probably protect. We can come back. Oh look, we'll figure out something, right? How about we need to improve a little bit, right? Bring the knight around. We have to find some targets, right? This pawn could be a target here. Let's bring the knight here. And now attack the pawn. So as soon as I capture this pawn, I I will probably get the pass pawn on the other side. See, we get a pawn, and and now we push. Right, let's push and get a queen. Okay, look, I can push all the way, take everything. Right, push the pawn, and white has to keep an eye on that pawn. And now we can just capture all the pawns and create another pass pawn and get a queen. And to be honest with you, I didn't play this game very well, right? But still, this is like something that should be easy to win, right? You can you can play different ways and in different strategy. But one thing that you have to remember is you want to trade those knights like we did it. You wanna get the pass pawn that can become a queen and use the king, right? Look, We brought the king all the way from h8 to d5, and now it's so much easier, right, to win. We can go for a second queen and win, right? You remember we studied the strategy of two queens, right? You can win. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, again, the reason I set up those positions is because I really see on the chess tournaments, kids are losing the games like this. They are two pieces up, and then they lose the game, right? So what you have to learn is make it simple for yourself. Simplify the game, right? Uh, Trade some pieces. Bring your king into the game. Don't play without a king. You need a king, right? And then you create a pass pawn, and you will win. Come back to this study. This is a study number 15, and practice this with a computer. And then if you want, you can even set up your own study. You go to tools and board editor, and you can set it up and just play this position. Okay. I'll see you in our next lesson. That's this chapter 16. That's what I'm going to record for tonight. And then I have to go home. See you. Bye bye, kids. Good night.